Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast. With your host, Craig Casamas and Big J Curran.
All right, well, fuck it. Let's go. What's up, guys? Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast.
Hey.
We are coming at you live on a Monday. Not live. We're never live, but
No.
we're on a Monday, and we're here, and it's one of those Mondays that nothing goes right. So we have one camera today. We do have new mics, which I'm pretty excited about.
Good mics.
I'm pretty excited about the mics, but Kenny's frustrated. Jay's frustrated. I'm doing great. I'm having a great day today.
Yeah,
but
I'm not totally frustrated.
he's so frustrated. You could see it in his eyes, dude. It's crazy.
I am so frustrated. And right before we started the podcast, he goes, "Hey, and by the way, we're not going to talk about any of that." I'm like,
Well, we
what
could.
Nah,
if you want.
that's fine, man.
We
I
don't-
get it.
You do what is your shit.
Because I respect your opinion on this, and
It's not my opinion.
You know.
I'm trying to save you any
know.
sort of drama.
I know I'm there. That's why I'm good with it.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
it's just been one of those fucking weeks,
Yeah.
dude. It really. I think it's just the heat. The heat. It's been hot. First of all, this is dumb hot.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
This
my eyeballs
is
my
fucking
eyelids are sweating
dumb
right now.
hot, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, 90 in Camarillo, 100 degrees in Camarillo.
Yeah.
In Ventura.
But we've been going through that though. Like every summer we've been
Yeah.
having that, and it's been worse. You know, this summer, like we're already heading into winter,
yeah.
and we haven't had any type of heat wave at all.
Well, here's what I've been saying for years. September and October are our hottest months of the year. And they
Yeah.
have been for years.
They have been for
Because if you think about it, name the last time it was a cold fucking Halloween.
No.
Never. For the last 3 years in a row on Halloween, I have seen fires start on our
Yeah.
hills. So September and October, everyone forgets because our summer is fucked. We get gray through June, halfway
Yeah.
through July, kind of starts to warm up in August. Then September and
Yeah,
October
send the kids
are
back to
fucking
school.
brutal.
No air conditioning.
Totally. Everyone's fucking coughing. Everyone's got a fucking sinus infection.
It used to
You know what
rain
I
on
mean?
Halloween.
Yeah, it used to
always
be
would
cold
rain.
on Halloween.
I remember
Yeah.
my first Halloween in California.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I walked around the corner and I got jumped. And I remember getting the shit kicked out of me.
Welcome, dude.
And and it was some white boys from across the street at Diamond Bar.
Huh.
And yeah,
That's nice.
they talked shit to me for a minute and then they jumped me and they beat me up pretty good.
They're like, welcome to the
Yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Nice.
And I just
Fun.
remember laying there getting kicked and I remember thinking,
Were,
man, it's fucking raining. This sucks.
were you in a costume?
Kinda, you know,
Okay.
I never in my
'Cause
life.
that
It wasn't until
ass-kicking-
I was an adult that I actually got to wear like, a costume.
Yeah.
My costume was here, throw on your mom's bandana or whatever, and you're
Yeah.
a pirate. That
You're a
was
hobo.
it. Yeah.
Here's a stick and a
Yeah,
bandana.
there was
dude.
nobody ever bought us a fucking
No,
like,
of course
hey,
not.
let's go get you guys.
But
a-"
also getting your ass whipped dressed as something stupid.
oh, I was
is the
definitely. It
worst,
did.
you
It
know what I
just
mean?
didn't matter at all. I just remember, like, I hadn't been here that long, and I
Yeah.
remember just laying out in the parking lot at the 7-Eleven in El Dorado.
Uh-huh.
Just remembered laying there on the ground getting kicked, going, man, it's fucking raining. It's Halloween.
What was the Halloween's in Washington like? Always cold,
Just
right?
Rain.
Yeah.
And they were honestly in the junior high years they were a blast because
Sure.
it was 8 of my friends that barely got dressed up at all, and
Right.
we went around and smashed pumpkins and
Yeah.
I don't really remember very often actually trick or treating because like houses, it's not like here where you walk outside, you turn the corner, there's a house there. You walk outside, you walk a mile,
Sure.
and there's a house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't recall really too much
Trick-or-treating.
as a kid. But in junior high, it was a blast, man. It
Totally,
was just a bunch of degenerates out running around, and
Yeah,
we're all smoking pot and fucking baseball batting people's pumpkins off their porch, and it was a good time, man.
Halloween was fun, man. I used to love it, but I think everyone starts bitching like, oh, why is it so hot? It's like we forget every year, dude. We have I've said this for years. Spring, summer, and apocalypse. That's it. That's
I
all
agree.
we have now.
September. Santa Ana's used to always kind of hit in September because you'd go back to school and I'd get bombed with allergies every year.
Plus all the germs of everyone for a year.
Yes,
You know.
but that's also that Santa Ana stuff now is coming in January and at weird times of the year where it kind of used to just be
November and fucking November,
you know, but
October,
it was September was kind of Santa Ana's and you had like a 2 or 3 weeks of it, not fucking months.
Well, it's like just the way that it's like the way that our whatever our fucking world's working. It's like the season's just getting. There will be a day where summer's not summer anymore. You know what I mean? Like I swear to God, like I keep thinking about this because it's like spring starts later now, summer starts later now. You know what I mean? Here, at least in Southern California,
and we don't have much of a winter.
We don't have much of a winter at all. But
although this year we did.
God. Yeah,
this year we had a great winter. It was awesome.
But yeah, it's just it's the heat is just it tweaks everyone in a weird way because everyone has been miserable or like you know and I've had my moments where you're just like get the fuck
What's
out
hot
of
where you live?
Yeah,
my
East
house
End
is
hot.
not that hot.
Yeah, East End is hot.
Garage has AC though.
Oh,
it is
true.
Nice, bro. Yeah. It really is because I've been in there the last couple years when it was hot outside, and I'm in there in a tank top sweating,
Yeah.
And it just is horrible. Rough. And now it's cold in there.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird one, man. The heat's making everyone fucking miserable. But we've had a plethora of technical issues today. Everything worked great last night, by the way. We hooked up everything. It was fine. It was all good.
Yep.
Today you come in, it's all fucked up. I got a bunch of friends that are going through like all kinds of crazy shit right now. It's just I don't know what it is, man. People are financially fucking exhausted. It's wild. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's I've been hearing everyone be like, fuck,
Yeah.
It's rough, dude. It feels like the roughest start of the winter ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or fall, whatever we're in now.
Yeah. No, I'm my as you know, this will be out, but my daughter's getting married.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's something cool.
And it's awesome. I'm supposed to be excited about it, but then got bombed on by some news that's completely taken all the wind out of it for a minute.
Yeah.
And it kind of is a bummer.
Yeah.
It's like literally the week of, like yesterday I went looking for an outfit and I just
couldn't even think about it.
No, man. I ended up picking out an outfit, but it wasn't fun. You know, that's like, let's go pick out an outfit. Let's go have lunch. Let's, have a good time with this. Let's do some stuff.
Yeah,
and it just
turned
turned into
whole fucking day.
Me just waiting for somebody to say something that I can take wrong so then I can try to fucking murder somebody,
Totally,
Dude. And I hate that too.
I know.
That is where my head goes is like instead of going like, oh, look at that dude, he looks like he might be a problem, let's avoid that. I go, hey, look at that dude, there's a problem. Let's see what we can get something going.
I hope he says something.
Yeah.
Today's your day, bud.
Oh, man. Yeah, I just get beat up again. Fucking pass out of breath after the third or fourth swing.
Beat up at Men's Warehouse in a purple suit, dude. Yeah, I am excited for your daughter's wedding.
Yeah, it's gonna be
It'll
a
be
blast,
fun, man. I think I got my shit down ish.
Yeah,
I'm like 98% there. I think with what I'm doing, and you're gonna be very excited about it. I guarantee it.
Good.
There'll be a lot of strip teasing and things that your daughter will not like at all.
That's not true. She is a Curran through and through.
It's funny because when you're writing shit, you have to remember that it is her day. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that I'm not going in any weird direction at all, but like, it's something that I have to think about all the time. Is like, the wedding is for her. It's not. I mean, Ted is excited, I'm sure, but the wedding is for the woman. You know what I mean? So it's like you have to really make sure that you get those elements in there. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to see something that's the same color, and there really isn't anything around here. The suit that I originally bought for the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Did I show you that?
No, but I'm sure
it is flashy. I mean, flashy bright green.
Why?
I mean, yeah.
Why?
Because I like the suit. I mean, I like to wear shit like that. And the suit, you'll see me in the suit eventually. But
bright green.
I was sitting at home last week.
Like lime green?
No, it's not a lime green. It's a good. No, it's a green.
Green. Okay.
Yeah, but lime green's kind of a bright.
Yeah.
And this is just more flashy. You know, pimp green.
Pimp green. Yeah.
You know.
Think Pimp Chronicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there at the house or is in the truck. I don't remember. Either way, I'm sitting there with Honey, and I'm like, hey. I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't wear that suit.
I love it. No one tried to talk you out of it?
No. No, they know better.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and they all know it.
They all have to just deal with it.
And she's like, I'm really glad that you came to this decision.
Yeah, that's a nice decision.
Yeah, I go, okay, yeah. So I've taken it down a lot.
A few notches.
A lot. Yeah. A lot. Yeah. I'm going to look good, but I'm not, I'm not even wearing a suit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but it's a good outfit. It's a nice outfit. But
I was worried that it was going to be 95 degrees, but it looks like it's going to be really nice.
Well, it hasn't, Wainimi was 70 degrees all week.
Yeah, but still, dude.
It's right next to the water. The Olivas isn't a great spot.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not getting married at Saticoy.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, when you told me you bought a suit and it was a little much, I knew that it was a whole 5 steps above what a little much might be.
Yeah.
You know
yes,
what I mean?
It was 100%. 100%. Yeah. Yep. And everybody knew it too, and nobody said a word to me.
Do you wish they would have?
No.
No. No.
No. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and everybody knows that. There's no,
Well, I'm very excited because I was looking into, we're doing the wedding. What time is the wedding at, by the way?
5.
Oh, is it in the evening?
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, man, it'd be really nice to get like a night alone with my wife. We haven't had a night off of our kids in a long fucking time. So I was like looking into hotels or something, so we could go do just go somewhere and not be fucking have to come home and immediately have to make chicken nuggets for kids or something. And I literally can't. You can't afford it. It's crazy. A hotel room for a Saturday night in Oxnard is $300 to $400. Like for an okay one. Now I could get to the Crystal Lodge for $137.
But we're not there anymore.
No.
I'm.
If I go to a hotel, I want to be
This is coming out next week, right?
This will come out 2 days.
It'll come out in 2 days
before the wedding. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I can't really get too much into it, but I've been looking into hotel rooms for the last week, and it's expensive.
It's so fucking expensive.
It's crazy expensive.
It's dumb.
And it's like fuck it. It doesn't matter. She'll figure it out. But she's not gonna have time to listen to this yet. So Honey's done such an amazing job putting this wedding together. And Monday she has a tattoo appointment. So we're gonna go down to Long Beach to go see Jessie.
Oh, okay.
And she's gonna go get some tattoo work done. So I'm like, well, she's done such a fucking amazing job.
Totally.
I'm going to help out with the tattoo. I might as well, get us a room.
Totally.
Let's go down there early.
Yeah.
Get a room with a pool. But it's $300
totally,
on a Sunday night.
Sunday night, yeah.
Sunday night. Yeah. And then $35 for parking. Although it did look like it had an actual, real breakfast. So it's like a real, but it's not free. You just pay extra for it.
Yeah.
But it looks legit.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, and I might, by the end of the week, I may still do it. We'll see. But, man.
Yeah, it's no joke.
And then you go from 300 to 75.
Yeah. I don't know.
But then and I know we all know that we've all done you've toured a shit ton.
Yeah.
So, and I
whatever
just grew up,
cheap piece of
oh
shit
my
you could
God,
find,
dude. And you just walk in there and it's fucking gross,
so brutal, dude. Yeah, there's some hotels that you'd just rather not sleep in,
Yeah.
Yeah, but so anyway, I called in some favors because my family is notoriously fucking hard to get to do anything for my kids as far as taking them overnight or what. The older kids are on their own. They're going to stay at their friend's house, but the little guy. So I called my mom and I was like, hey, I need you to watch the baby overnight so we can at least come back to our house and have a house to ourselves.
Chill.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm more excited about that part than anything, honestly. Just coming home and not having kids in my asshole.
I understand that.
It's fucking crazy.
I miss it. Whenever you talk about this, I'll take Bronson.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because I don't have to have him constantly. So to me, having Bronson for a while is going to be fun because I'll be attentive. and he'll be entertained. We'll have a good time together.
Totally.
And then if he starts to get crabby, I'll figure out, is it hunger or sleep? And then either take a nap or here's something to eat, or I just deal with it.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, probably sooner, I'm going to go like this.
Here you go.
That was fun, buddy. Let me know again. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
You know?
About a month
Oh,
or so.
yeah.
No, it's fun. I mean, I have such a good time with my kids, but as parents, dude, I can't think of the last, maybe over a year ago, that me and Rosie disappeared for a night for our anniversary.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah.
You know, we went and stayed at the Cliff House, like,
Yeah.
for one fucking night. Like,
Yeah.
it's been over a year.
Yeah.
Well over a year. Almost 2 years now.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. It's like you don't even, you know, you get married and you fucking do all these things, and so you don't realize how much the kids, as much as they are awesome to have, you can't like spend any time with your significant other, dude. It's like, it's fucking weird, man. It's like, you start to wonder why people get divorced, and you're like, makes sense, man, because we're just in this we're in the trenches all day long, you know. And me and Rosie are not even ever getting divorced, but because I'll fucking kill her. But you know, it's just like, it's crazy, you know. You just don't. I could see why a lot of relationships end, not because of the kids, but because you don't make time for each other.
Or you all, like, you're in a relationship with somebody, and you know, the wife works all the time, and the husband stays home and takes care of the kids all the time.
Oh my God, I would trade that. I would do that.
I'm
right
just
now.
trying to be politically correct, bro.
Okay,
I mean, that's not
like,
factual
God,
at all. That's not a reality, even a little bit.
Please.
But you know, however that works, and then all of a sudden the kids grow up and they're gone. You know, and that happened with Portia and I, because when we moved in together and we started living together, her son went to a private school up in Ojai that was crazy. And then her daughter, pretty much, she was there for a little bit, but then she graduated high school and went to school in San Francisco.
Right.
So then all of a sudden Noah got done. He moved to Washington.
Yeah.
And so we were, she went through a bout of depression. But then we constantly had something on the books.
Sure.
Every month we were either like going to visit one of the kids.
Yeah.
And that was a journey and a treasure and just so much fun. Or we were getting a hotel room for a couple of nights up in Ojai and hanging out at the pool. Yeah, but the learning curve of that, like, she was so smart that, like, she, I think, had kind of figured out this is what you got to do because of that empty nest syndrome.
Totally, dude. Yeah.
Her whole life has been devoted to raising 3 kids.
Totally.
And then all of a sudden, all 3 kids are gone.
Yeah,
so
you're like,
wow. We did go San Diego, San Francisco, and Seattle.
Yeah.
We went there all the time.
Oh, really?
You know, yeah, man. It's you know, it's really difficult to be in a relationship with somebody for 10 years and do all this stuff. And this is kind of what, you know, I've been dealing with, but it's to have all of these people that have been a part of your life and your friendships and relationships with somebody for this many years, and then they pass away, and then all of a sudden you have no contact with any of them.
Right. Yeah.
Any of them. Like, nobody, you know, now I reach out to them, they don't, you know, they won't even reach out back. Like, and I'm not like all these different people.
Sure.
That people like, hey man, you know, this just happened. Can you come board the window up while it's a storm going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm on my way. I'll go do it.
Totally, yeah.
And then go do it. And go help people with all these different things and all. And then, like, it's like you never existed.
Yeah,
it's incredible, dude.
That's
you know,
weird.
And I can understand if I was a dick.
Sure.
You know, and you know, I know I'm a dick, but
truly a dick.
Yeah,
if you were a real miserable fuck to be around.
And I support, you know, and took care of all these people and supported them in their adventures and helped them with their houses or with whatever I could help with, whatever it was. I was always there for everybody. And then literally I'm just working on just trying to, like, remember that, like, in this whole thing, I've also got you now and a bunch of people that, you know, I've always had a strong community around me, and it's just, it just blows my
Well,
mind.
hey,
that,
I'm gonna just throw
know.
this out there right now. Next major thing that happens to you, I'm gone. You're literally never gonna hear from me again.
Please happen soon. God. Hey, I haven't literally
out, dude.
realistically cried on the podcast in quite a while.
It's been a while, actually.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But it just kind of goes to that. We're in the season of fucking turmoil right now.
Yeah,
dude. It
I
feels
know,
like,
man.
You know?
I've gotten,
Everyone's going through some shit, dude. It's like, it's fucking weird. Everywhere I go, it's like, people are fucking, you know, and as I'm getting older now, we talk about this a little bit, you know, like just friend groups are fucking getting smaller, and the people that you really just don't want in your life, you start shedding off, and it's fucking nice in a certain way, you know what I mean? And then it's like you think about the people that you used to have around that you bent over backwards for to help, and they're fucking nowhere to be found.
Nowhere.
You know what I mean? Like, and you're like, fucking man, whatever, dude. But I mean, focusing on the kids and doing that thing is great, but you also have to like maintain these friendships and relationships that are important to you, you know. And as I get older, I realize I have to try harder, you know what I mean, to like, not like to have them value me, but just try harder in general to be around, you know what I mean? Like,
you know. Look, man, you know, and I know that this is talked about a lot, but the bottom line is COVID really, really fucked everything up, man.
It did.
That
it
whole
ruined a lot of
lockdown
shit.
and shutdown and, you know, all of that stuff. And I try to keep that in mind as well. But like, I've had a community of friends that have been my friends for a long, long time that we've hung out all the time. You know, Harvey, Larry and Danielle, you know, a few other people, but like, I went to their house 2 or 3 times a month.
Sure.
And sat there at the house in the backyard and hung out and listened to music and talked and had conversation.
Totally.
Halloween.
Right.
Me, Larry, and Danielle always got together on Halloween.
Sure.
Always.
Yeah.
But now it's just because of COVID and the lockdowns and all that stuff, like, and then losing my wife and all that stuff, like, we don't have the same community feeling anymore. And I think that when that got lost, that now it's kind of uncomfortable. Like, not necessarily, but I don't know how people are going to respond to things when you do reach out. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, it
changed a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Totally.
You know, and I think that contributes to everything else.
I think people had to get comfortable being around themselves for the first time. And I think a lot of people, if you were, and we talked during COVID, this was, you know, years ago now, but we talked a lot about this, like just you having to reckon with you know what I mean? Like, for the first time, a lot of us had to sit down and be like, who am I? Like, what do I like my job? Is my life okay? Like, if this is me having to sit in this fucking house and not go to work and work a remote and do all these things, like, do I even fucking like myself? Do I like my friends? Do I like anything about me? And I think the people that really, like, took COVID as serious, like, not with the fucking threat of dying or...
But as far as their life...
Just their life, you know, I think a lot of people totally inherently changed. Yeah. Which is good, you know what I mean? And some people got left behind, and some people, you know, the people that couldn't fucking hack it are weird as fuck now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that are just totally different after COVID and can't, will not go in public or still think about it and still do, you know, you're like, well, you're living like this still? Like, this is nuts, you know?
Look, I don't care what you decide to do. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. I really don't care. Yeah. But I still see people wearing a mask, and I'm like, why are you wearing a mask? You're like, you're young.
Yeah, I know.
You know, like but you're standing out in this park, right, wearing a mask. You're riding your bicycle, you're driving the car,
totally,
but you're so caught up in what your circle is that's the virtue signaling and the whole, because it's so crazy, dude.
It's weird because my daughter the other day came home and she had a mask on, and I was like, why are you wearing a fucking mask? Like, did you wear it all day at school? Like, why? And she's like, I just felt like ugly today, and I just didn't want to have people see my face. And I was like, okay, like, it doesn't make any sense, whatever.
Did you tell her that it doesn't matter that everybody knows you're still ugly?
Yeah, basically. Basically. Yeah. So the mask isn't helping.
Yeah, no.
But, it's just like the kids now, like, it's part of their DNA now.
Yeah.
And my kids don't wear masks, you know what I mean? But every once in a while, like my daughter, if she has like a bunch of zits on her face or something, she just decides to wear a mask that day. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, that's fine. Like I understand. It's a thing. It's an accessory now in certain ways, especially if you have like a cool mask or whatever. You know, and not a lot of kids are wearing them, but if they choose to, it's like my daughter's, the reason is because she doesn't care about getting sick. She just didn't feel like showing her face today. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, I kind of understand that. Like, I totally get that a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
a lot.
Yeah, you know, it's like sometimes like, fuck, man, I get it. Like, I don't even want to look at the mirror when I walk by. You know what I mean? Some
I've
days,
never
you know?
had that problem.
No, yeah, you're just.
I love the mirror.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's just the DNA of people have changed, man, and I'd reckon with it a lot now. And some of my closest friends are going through some really gnarly shit right now, and it's like, it's just it feels like a season of turmoil, dude. I don't know. It's upon us, you know. And it could be political fucking shit going on. There's nothing good in the news. Everything's falling apart. People hate each other. You know what I mean? You got fucking who knows? You know what I mean?
It's the political system has gotten so insane.
Yeah.
That you don't know. You just I don't in my entire life. Everything has gotten so it is
polarized.
But also just like you see what all these different people are doing, and you're like, like what? What's going on?
Why?
What do you know? Like, what do you? Why? You know?
Yeah.
You know one of the newest ones is they're gonna guess what your gains are gonna be on your property and then tax you according to that guess every year.
That's a new thing?
That's a thing that's going on right now. They're going to tax you on your gains that you make on your property off guesswork. So this year, we think that you made this much money. So then you need to pay property taxes on those gains. Or you need to pay taxes.
What gains are they referring to?
Unrealized gain.
Yes.
What does that mean? What's
so
unrealized
like if my
gains
house,
mean?
like right now, if my house is worth, let's say, you know, for actual audio facts, my house is worth like $400,000.
Sure. Absolutely.
Yes.
I concur.
Yeah. So if in the next year it goes up $100,000, Kamala wants to tax you on that $100,000.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Now but you're not selling your house.
Yeah.
So then if all of a
your
sudden
property
in 2 or
taxes
3
are
years,
gonna be based on a projection.
so if in it's not even a property tax. It's just an
like
interest gain tax. It's
No way.
Yeah, it's so.
Wow.
So then, you know that if in a year after this or 2 years after this, if all of a sudden property taxes or property rates just fucking fall, it finally hits. They've been talking about it for 20 fucking years, and it's gonna hit eventually. But it finally hits, and everything drops out, and your house goes from $700,000 down to $300,000. Are they gonna go? Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Here you go, buddy.
Here's some money.
Here's
back.
that money back.
Yeah. Of course they
you
are.
know
Yeah,
that's it's fucking it's insane.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's all insane. It really is.
It's weird. Just the turmoil between people and every, you know, politically divided. Everyone. You feel like you can't even say. You feel nervous to even get in a conversation in public. You know what I mean? Like about something. You know what I mean? It's like, and our group of friends, we have no issues talking about anything. You know what I mean? But it's like you overhear someone say something, and you go, "The fuck is that, dude?"
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's weird. And it's like, are you an asshole and chime in or whatever? I think me and you, you know, and a lot of us, our friends, tactfully can have a legit conversation without it getting bent out of shape. But you see it happen constantly with people that cannot communicate. You know what I mean? Can't hear another side, can't hear another perspective, can't take anything that they're saying to fault. Like, look what happened to the Chargers-Raiders game last night. Did you see that?
Where they were all boxing.
Everyone. There was, I saw, oh, dude, I saw at least 10 videos of fistfights in the crowd and in the parking lot over fucking sports. You know what I mean? Which,
yeah,
it's, I mean, it's Raiders, so, I mean, I get it.
No,
So
Raiders fans are the best.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at that level, but it's literally carried over from the public high schools. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is definitely part of it. It's the same shit that you and I grew up with in Oxnard going to school. And if you're wearing a Cowboys hat or you're wearing a Raiders hat.
It's over. Yeah.
There's
Someone's
something
fucking
going
getting-
on there.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, because it was that way when I was in high school. It was the same way when I was in high school. If somebody was wearing a Dallas Cowboys hat, you just assumed it was a problem. And so if they say anything to you, you just make it a problem.
I think the frequency of fights at the most recent events has gained a lot of.
But I think that it's always been like that. It's just we now get to see it on camera.
We get to see it a lot more. People are filming the shit out of
everything gets filmed.
There was always fight. You know
There's
what I mean?
always-
Like, there's
yeah.
always fights at fucking
They wouldn't
games,
let my
dude.
brother into. Fuck, man. I can't remember what game it was. But he went down there with a bunch of friends, and my brother walked in, and they went, nope, you're
What?
not coming in. Yeah.
They wouldn't let him into a football game?
Yeah, it was I believe it was I wish I knew the whole story.
Damn.
I can remember the whole story. But yeah, and I think he had his Seahawks gear on, and he was going to like a Raiders game or a Rams game or whatever it was. And he went with some friends, and he got there, and he was a little faded.
Oh,
you know, he
yeah.
pre-partied in the, but
Yeah.
you're going to a football game.
Totally.
And they're like, no.
Really?
No, turned
They
him
just
around and kicked him out.
denied him.
Yeah.
I
My
mean,
brother gets
I don't
kicked out of a
understand.
lot of shit randomly. You know what I mean? Columbia.
There's a lot of places your brother shouldn't be allowed in.
He's not. They
Yeah.
just
I
tell
mean, I
him
can't
no.
believe you let him in the garage, dude. You know what I mean? It's-
If David and I could not let him in the garage,
You
it
would.
would definitely, but, when you have a little Riri brother, you try to help him out.
It's true, man.
Yeah.
Does your brother get profiled that hardcore everywhere?
When he was here, have I ever talked about the Columbia story?
No.
So he went down to Costa Rica. We have a brother of ours that has property down there, and it's one that he grew up with, and so he goes down there and he goes to visit him, and he goes and hangs out. Well, he goes down to Costa Rica, and then the next part of the trip is he's going to go to Colombia.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got to Colombia, and as he's walking through the terminal into Colombia, they profiled him and stopped him and said, "You're not coming in."
What sort of fucking no-fly list is he on?
I don't know.
Huh.
But he proceeded to then make sure that he will always be on a no-fly list. He's like, "Fuck you
He's like,
guys."
you know what? Let's just get
and-
this in
yeah,
writing.
He
dude.
got an escort back to the United States
No
from
way.
Colombia, and that was like, "Hey, look, man, just send me back to Costa Rica. I'll go back to my brother's house." Nope. They
You're going
took
right
him
back home.
He had an escort from Colombia. I think he said he went into Panama, and then had a layover in Panama, and then they brought him back to the United States.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
What? That fool's got some shit, dude, on his record or something.
I don't, man. Part of it is Chris looks crazy.
He does look like a crazy person.
Yeah, he is a crazy person, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he has
a look on him.
and he also has.
He looks like he's always ready to storm the Capitol.
Yeah, he
know what I mean?
definitely does. He's also quick-tempered too. So if somebody starts to pop off to him, fuck you.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't talk. When he talks about this story, he never talks about the "hey, fuck you" part. It's always he was an angel. But I grew up with him. He's always been a little prick. But yeah, it's a good one, man.
That's great, dude. To get kicked out of Colombia, I would have been like,
Escorted
yeah.
out of Colombia.
You know how hard you got to work to get kicked
Yeah.
out, not even let in to
Dude,
Colombia, dude.
When I was at the bench warmer hanging out with a bunch of people, it was like my cousin Forrest and my sister Sarah and a few other people, and we're all hanging out there. And my brother had called Forrest or Sarah, whoever, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I got kicked out of Colombia. They're not letting me into Colombia, and this is what's going on." And then everybody, like, he hangs up the phone, and everybody turns around and is like, "Man, this is what?" Like, and they're all like defending him and backing him up, and I'm laughing.
You're all,
I'm
I know something
laughing.
happened.
And then once I'm like, "Hey, man, just so you guys understand, I know exactly how this went down."
Yeah,
He walked through the fucking airport with his fucking little stroll and his attitude and on his face, and he can't help it. It's just who he is. And they saw him and went, "This is
Nope,
not
not this
part of
guy."
the program."
Right.
And then he immediately failed the attitude test when they started
100%,
talking
yeah,
to him.
totally.
And then that attitude test stuck with him. And he still denies that all happened that way. But I'm like, nah,
I
dude.
love that he has no way to defend himself right now,
No,
dude.
no. And he knows what's up. We all know what's up, man. Me and my dad have talked about it extensively. And if we were Colombian, I wouldn't let him into my country either.
I have to try really hard when I'm in like a situation like that to not burn everything to the ground. Like
But
I
do you,
try
do you
fucking.
because I get profiled almost every time.
I don't know. I mean, I've never been like pulled aside for random search or anything. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. But like,
I usually get a little bit more, not like pulled
Yeah.
into another room, but I always get pulled to the side.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I also have 0 record, so
Yeah.
I don't have.
No,
I have nothing,
it's part of it is I got piercings and the piercings go off and
That's true.
you know, it always kind of happens.
Yeah.
I just don't. It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, totally.
You know, I'm still smiling and laughing the whole time. And, you
Yeah,
know,
but if I get put in a situation like that, I have to really like. I would rather fucking. Part of me would rather get handcuffed and be wrong than be wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I have to fight myself because
my whole problem with
you
all
know.
that shit is if you can just either take a deep breath and realize this is part of the program and deal with it,
yeah.
or it just becomes so much more of a thing
Mm-hmm.
that I don't want to deal with.
No, I totally get it, and I always go that way. I always end up going the fucking high road most of the time, but there's a part of me when I'm put in a situation like that where I'm like, fucking let's burn this place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I
Yeah.
that's where my inherent nature goes is as soon as you're hitting me with some bullshit, I immediately want to just be like, fuck you. Like, and
Yeah.
and that's our starting point from now on is
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
You've
You know
never
what I
been hit by a cop.
mean? Yeah. A couple
Like
times.
really good.
I got whacked pretty good with the baton a few times, yeah.
Okay, because that usually
Running
changes
from
your
cops
attitude.
on skateboards.
Oh no,
that shit
no. I
hurts,
mean,
yeah.
like smart mouthing them and.
No,
getting
not like
cracked.
smack. No, not like
Oh
that.
yeah,
No,
I had
no.
one drop me to my knees.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
They were. It was me and my best friend, and we were in Lemonwood Park, and he's black, and we were sitting there, and they were behind me. One of them was behind me, and they'd asked me what I was doing, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm just hanging out here at the park, chilling." And they didn't say anything else to me, but they immediately went after him and were
Yeah,
getting
of
on his
course.
ass. And at one point, I was like, "Hey man, why don't you guys just back the fuck up and leave him alone? You're just doing it because he's black." And the dude behind me cracked me with that nightstick, man.
Did he?
And I was just like, "Man, arrest that
Where'd he
dude.
get you?
Take it right across my lower
oh,
back."
yeah.
Sent me to my knees. I was
dude.
like, "I don't even know that guy.
Yeah, you know
Arrest
what?
him. He's
Take him."
black. Take him to jail, man." I don't even know what I was saying. You guys are right.
You got the
Just
right guy.
Don't hit me like that
Dude,
again,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
It was hard.
I've been whacked like in passing, you know what I mean? Like we had cops chasing us all over the place.
Oh,
and
okay.
fucking a guy got me in the leg with a baton a little bit, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? You're like,
a
"What the
little
fuck?"
check.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
I haven't been like detained and beat, you know.
No,
haven't been.
I got hit pretty good.
Yeah, well, they
It
can
made
do
me
that,
shut
yeah.
up. You know.
Immediately rolled over on the guy.
Man, I didn't say anything. I just was like,
Yeah.
you know, and just I was on my knees because I dropped to my knees. It hurt
Uh-huh.
so fucking bad, and I just sat there and
Yeah.
let's go.
How many times do you think you've been detained?
I don't know.
Is it
No
Is
idea,
it
dude.
more than 10?
Oh, easily.
Easily more than 10.
Oh, easily, bro.
Less than 20?
I've been to jail more than 10 times.
More than 10 times.
Yeah, before I was 21.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to jail a lot between 18 and 21.
And jail's what, like a overnight, a weekend?
Overnight, weekend, week.
A week?
Yeah, you know.
Get bailed
week,
out, or
2
do you have
weeks.
to just?
Nah,
you
don't
still-
bail me out.
No, just
No.
you'll just hang.
No, why are you gonna bail me out? There's no point in it. I'll just
No.
sit here. Let me go up. I'll be out in a minute. Like,
Yeah,
I don't have a job.
yeah.
Crackhead's gonna go buy crack from somebody else.
Right.
Just give me a minute and I'll be out.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, there's no.
So more than 10 times, less than 20? You've been arrested?
Probably less than 20.
Less than 20 you've been
Yeah,
arrested.
because I haven't I mean, it literally was from the time I was 18 till I was 21.
Oh, it was just you had a full fucking
Well, just I couldn't.
3-year run
I
of
would.
just doing shit.
Even before I was 21, I would drive without a license.
Okay.
And so, like, I started, like, I got a motorcycle when I was 15. I didn't have a license. I drove that all over the place. I, would take my mom's car, no license. I would, and
Yeah.
she'd let me take the car. I didn't steal it. She just, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So I just, and then once I got my license, back then, now everybody just gets insurance.
Sure.
Back then was the start of the SR22, where you have to have insurance.
Oh, yeah.
So I got booked, didn't have insurance, then had it on my record. Then you have to have that paper with you all
Yeah.
the time. I didn't have insurance, and so I'd get pulled over, and
And
then I
straight
would
to-
get
yeah.
and then it became a thing where if they saw me, they just wouldn't even.
They would just
yeah,
get you.
yeah. And then they got to the point where I'd have somebody driving me a lot.
Yeah.
Dustin, rest in peace, homie.
Yeah, the driver.
He drove me. He drove a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. But I'd have to like kind of be low key in the car too, because if they saw me, they'd pull us over.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of times. Dude.
Yeah, but it just.
Did they know you by name, like in the jail and shit?
No, not really. I mean, I did just so you're in and out. You literally, if it's on a Saturday, you're out Monday. Unless it's a holiday weekend, which sucks.
Yeah.
But you just if it's Sunday, you're out Monday. As soon as you got court, you get court and you go.
Yeah.
And then you do your promise to come back or pay your fines or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've been handcuffed like I was gonna get arrested over bullshit, but nothing. I've never been. Never had to deal with it, man. It was always pretty sneaky.
They'd always put 2 sets of handcuffs on me.
Did they?
Yeah.
I would.
Wow.
I'd handcuff your feet. Dude.
No, because it was hard for me to
couldn't
get my
get
hands
back.
behind back, man. And so they'd and I wasn't fat.
Yeah.
My fucking shoulders were big, man.
Yeah.
It was uncomfortable.
Well, it's a limited mobility.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. You weren't the only athletic hippo.
That's true.
That was that way back in the fucking 80s.
Oh, fuck, man. I didn't feel like it today, I'll tell you that much. I went to the gym this morning. God. That first set of shit, it just...
Is today your first day back, or?
At the gym?
Yeah.
No, not at all. No. I've been consistently doing work, man. I've been pretty proud of myself lately.
Good.
I'm on fucking testosterone. I'm doing the thing.
Soon it'll show.
One day. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got some guns on you.
Yeah. But
it's a 50-50 fat to muscle.
Oh, it
ratio,
is
100%.
Yeah. I'm marbled.
Yeah.
I'm marbled for sure. Yeah. It's a nice wagyu, But yeah, I've been putting in good work, dude. I've been doing pretty good. And but I just did not want to go today. I dropped the kids off. I got my shit together, got all my gym clothes on. I was like, I'm going to the gym. I dropped them off, and I was like, I should call Jay for breakfast. Maybe I'll go to breakfast. You know what? Maybe blah, blah. And I tried to talk myself out of it like 7 different ways.
Exactly what
but
you're
I just
talking
wouldn't
about.
I would just kept driving to the gym. You know what I mean?
I know exactly.
And eventually
what
I pulled
you're
up in the
talking
parking lot, and I got in there, and I was like, I don't want to do it. I just still don't want to do it, man. And then I fucking got up there, and I got my kettlebells out, and I stretched a little bit, and I was like, I fucking hate this. And then I got through my first round, and I was like, okay, fine. And then I did it all. And I had a great workout, and I felt much better. 2/3 of the way through the workout, I went, this was absolutely worth it. I should have done that. I should have just not been such a pussy.
Yeah.
But it's something, a mental block, like, because I've been largely sober for, not largely. I had a beer with me and Rosie. We actually, on Friday night, we went to, have you been to the Bright Spark? The brewery?
Mm-mm.
It is awesome, dude.
Where's that at?
Market. Where the concrete jungle was.
Oh, yeah.
So it's called Bright Spark now. And
it's one of the first times we ever hung out.
Oh, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Weird. So they have incredible fucking food, and it's relatively cheap. Really good pizza, like fucking Detroit style deep dish.
Yeah.
Really, really good food. So I had a beer, and that was
Yeah.
So, but anyway, what I'm saying, I've been largely so. But I get to this point where at 3 weeks every time, and I fuck it up. I can get 3 weeks, do really good, and then I fuck it up. And I'm past the 3 weeks, and I'm like, okay, shoot for 4, dude. Shoot for 4, But
I did a week and a half,
yeah,
and then my niece turned 21.
I saw you
And
post. I saw you post a picture with her, and I saw a shot in your hand. I was like, that son of a bitch.
But I hadn't had a drink up until that point, and I did a shot with her, and then I had a glass of wine, and then I had some the cold sake, the unfiltered Nagori,
yeah.
and then that was it.
That's the best. Nagori is the best shit.
It's so good.
It's so much better than warm sake.
Yeah.
And it looks like cum, and it's perfect,
does.
dude.
It does, definitely does.
It's hard to drink it with a boner, but
No.
It's,
Yeah. But yeah, no, I
Nagori
it
is
was good.
so good.
Yeah.
Did you go get sushi?
No, we just went to Osabe and did teppin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
That shit's awesome.
It is. I get tofu and vegetables. I like it. It's a ton of vegetables. They're good vegetables, and I like tofu. So that's what I ended up ordering. But I also know that I'm not going to eat very much. So I literally, I got that with shrimp. I ate the shrimp, and I ate some of the vegetables, and then that's it.
You know
The
how I know you're gay?
Ozempic, yes. The Ozempic is definitely affecting me more now that they up my dose.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on
Yeah,
Ozempic
yeah,
again?
yeah. I've been on Ozempic. I haven't stopped. But I
the whole time?
yeah, I just I
Oh,
I drink through it. So so yeah. No, this
drink through it?
last round they upped the dose, and it definitely,
It just kills your appetite, huh?
man.
No
like,
gastro problems? You don't have any
No, man.
nothing?
No,
Why,
a couple. I mean,
you got some gastro problems.
well,
anyway.
yeah, but no. Honestly, no. The first time I did it, it was definitely there was some power shits going on.
Yeah.
But now it's almost sometimes it's constipation. Like
You're
I
just not
can't.
hungry.
No, I just
My
don't-
mom's been on it for a long time. She looks good, dude. She's
Yeah.
lost a lot of weight, like 50, 60
I had
pounds.
half a
yeah.
piece of toast with peanut butter today,
That was it?
and I was good.
That's kind
You
of
know,
nice.
I'm looking forward to actually trying these meat pies, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we should get into that,
yeah,
right?
Let's do that.
Yeah. All right. So maybe you should set it up.
So,
Uh-oh.
honey, my lady has a
Yeah, put it down a little bit. Down further.
further down.
Yeah, so it's not going to be
How are we?
That's good.
How are we, Kenny? Cannot.
Stop touching it.
Oh, good point. Sorry. Thank you, buddy. How's that? Is that better? Okay, all right.
We're back?
Yeah. So,
Yes. Kenny's already had a
Yeah.
hard enough day, dude.
sorry, buddy.
All right. Yeah, go ahead. Set it up.
So, Christine Lapointe, Chris Lapointe, Honey Hematoma, has an Instagram called Honey's Pies or Honey Pie, and she's been making a lot of different pies. And my favorite is her savory pies, although they're all fucking good.
Every single pie she makes is unreal. dude.
Yeah.
It's
But
so good.
this, because I'm always hitting her up to make savory pies because I love a good hand pie. I love them. They're the shit. And so she made us some last night.
I love her cream pie.
Yeah. Whoa.
Banana cream pie, I should say.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Although I've never seen her make one, but
Oh, she made one. A couple times.
open it all eloquently.
Whoa, all right.
Kenny?
So the deal is that Honey is trying to go full-time baker.
She's been doing a lot, and her prices are reasonable. She makes everything herself and does it all, and
God, that smells so
it is
good.
so good. Jesus, she gave you guys a lot.
That's awesome. Dude.
But yeah, so this is a steak and mushroom pie, I believe.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here. Are you serious?
and yeah, she gave me some of the filling last night.
Kenny's already killed half of it.
no,
Jesus. dude.
I'm pretty good, huh, Kenny?
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, savory it is.
Did you try the chicken pot pie she did last time? Oh my god, dude.
No, this is so good.
She makes these
You
chicken
guys-
pot pies that are big enough for a full family of people.
Holy
They are so
shit.
fucking good. Here,
Here, give me that.
I know.
Give me the box.
We
I'm just gonna put it on
need
top.
to throw this
Just-
fucking
I'm gonna
thing.
eat. Oh, there you go.
We need to throw this thing in a fucking air fryer.
Yeah.
Fucking fair.
Oh my god.
It is so good. But yeah,
Come
so
on.
she did a chicken pot pie last time. She makes the best banana pies, chocolate pies, banana pies, berry pies.
Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's so fucking good.
Wow.
Food vendor hit.
Yeah. This is because she hit me up the other day and she goes, "Do you like mushrooms?" And I went, "Yes to both." Yeah, yes to both. And she was like, "No, the ones you eat." I was like, "I absolutely."
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen me? Yes, I love all the things. And so I forgot that she said she was going to bring these in.
God,
Yeah.
these are fucking good, man.
Yeah. So what? So where do we find her at? Because what she's trying to do is she's trying to go full-time baker, and she absolutely deserves it.
Yeah.
So we want to rep her a little bit on the podcast. It is what's the Instagram? Do you know?
Honey pies.
Honey pies.
Honey pies on Instagram. Yeah. And then she also Christine Lapointe on Facebook.
Yeah. Hit her up. Reasonable prices
Yeah.
for what it is. Especially her pies are, her pies are literally $50 fucking $60 pies for
Yeah.
sure.
She's selling for 35.
She sells them for $35, which is insane.
Yeah.
So,
And if you decide that you want to like custom order a pie or you have an event coming up, she made a cake the other day. There was like a red velvet cake for my niece's 21st birthday. Was probably the best cake I've ever had, and I'm not just saying it because she's my lady. I like a little piece of cake, and I'm good. I could not. I just kept wanting her to bring me, the frosting. When you take a bite of the frosting in the cake, the frosting would immediately just melt in your mouth. Like there was no, thick sugary. It just turned into liquid that just went into the cake. Oh my God, I was so bummed. I really don't care about sweets that much, Bummed when it was gone.
So, honey pies, 805. Pie so good, make you want to slap your mama, dude.
Mm-hmm. She's old, so she hasn't figured out how to do the Facebook and Instagram thing. And then she sets all her stuff up on on Facebook, so you can't share it. So she'll post this stuff, and then you can't share the post because she has her post stuff blocked. But
Dude, that is so good.
It is.
Well, thank you, honey. I appreciate it.
Nailed this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A meat pie, like a savory pie, first of all, because, inherently a British food.
That's the first time
And she just fucking killed all of England with that, dude. You know what I mean?
Meat pie is not inherently a
It's not
British
British?
food. It is inherently a food of all nations.
Oh, yeah?
Empanadas.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Just and you can go through.
So we got some
Every
dough and
culture-
some meats. Let's
Yeah.
throw them together.
Yeah.
That's true.
the calzone.
Italian.
Yeah, Italians.
Yeah.
What's the Americans?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. What were the Americans?
No.
Shepherd's pie is not American.
Shepherd's pie is not. I mean, we pretty much just bastardized everything.
That's kinda
anyways,
true. Everything
you know.
came from somewhere else here,
Yeah.
you know?
We just make it better.
Dude, those are
'cause
so
we're American.
good. I'm going to eat the fuck out of the other half of that thing, dude. If that thing was hot. Oof.
Dude, on the way over here, I was like, man, I wish we had an air fryer.
We should get one in. Yeah. Well, everyone check out Honey's Pies. They are incredible. She's trying to go full-time with it. Holidays are coming up. They are incredible. If you like sweet, if you like savory, she can do anything and everything. Very reasonable prices. Very fast turnaround if you need it. And, find her on Instagram. Find her on Facebook.
So good.
Hit her up on her Instagram anywhere, and she will get back to you. So thank you
Yes.
so much, honey.
Yeah.
What else do we got to go over? We're fucking about an hour in. Anything else we need to go over? I heard something wild today. I don't know if it's true at all. You heard all this shit about the Haitians in Ohio? Speaking of immigrants.
So here I am having such a problem with this
I know.
because I don't know how
If
much
it's
of it's
true
true
or
or
not.
not.
I don't know
Because
if
the
it's
same
true
thing with
either.
the Venezuelan gangs in Colorado.
Which, did you see that
that we talked about?
HA's finally released a statement on it?
And they said no.
They're all, we don't do that.
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So we only get involved in motorcycling.
What did the Haitians do?
So this thing has been going around.
Which,
and
if
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna-
don't know about the Haitians, they are wildly crazy.
Yeah.
They are nuts. They are voodoo, crazy, like, who cares about death? We're just going to go be with our voodoo gods.
Well, so supposedly in Ohio, there's a shitload of Haitian migrants around in a town specifically, and I don't know what the validity of all this is, but I've seen a few videos, so I'm gonna chalk this up to conspiracy theory, maybe fucking fear mongering. Who knows? I'm sure Haitian people are fun and awesome to be around, but what's happening is there's a shitload of everyone's pets being taken, and all the birds are getting swiped out of the waters and shit like that.
Because they're eating them.
Because they're eating them.
Yeah.
And there's they're having city council meetings about it. People are complaining that, I saw a video the other day of a chick literally got caught eating a fucking cat. You know what I mean? It's wild. There's a bunch of people throwing a fucking tantrum about it right now. I have no idea if it's true, but it was fascinating to fucking. You're like, what the fuck, man? You know, because I don't want to disparage Haitian people at all. They've gone through fucking hell in their place, and maybe they're here, maybe they're not. But it's been the new thing that's going around right now.
They've been here.
Oh, I know.
It's not new. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
but there's a massive
What was
influx
that?
of them.
The Steven Seagal movie Above the Law?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Is that about Haitian?
Yeah,
Is that,
remember
it's been so long since I've seen it.
I don't know if it was Haitians or Jamaicans. You know,
Yeah.
they all.
Oh, yeah. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, it's been a thing that's going around right now. I don't know if it's true or not. I looked it up a few different ways, and it's there's media outlets that are reporting on it, and then there's other media outlets that are countering it, saying it's not true at all. But there's a lot of fucking videos,
Well, that's
dude.
what
it's
we
wild.
talked about last with the.
I know.
With the
Yeah, and
same thing with the
like I said,
Venezuelan
I don't know
gangs.
what's true anymore, but I figured it was like, because if you guys know, please hit us with some
Yeah.
fucking facts. That would be amazing.
Here is what we do know
Yeah.
is the fact that they are letting people through that border without check in vast numbers is gonna create a problem at some point,
Right.
and probably very soon. And
Yeah.
the fact that people are like, well, no, we need to let open border, blah blah blah. But like at some point in time, we're going to have some serious issues.
Yeah, they're starting to put out real like warnings for possible massive terrorist attacks happening either on or around 9/11 coming up, or October 7th coming up as well. Right, so they're starting to put out warnings like the fucking the Secretary of fucking Defense and shit. Like, hey man, shit's going on. People are trying to plan shit. It's happening. Those 2 days specifically are targeted to be like high fucking possibilities of shit happening. You know what I mean? You're like,
No, it's
damn,
going to
dude.
happen.
So-
We've been bringing it, we've been bringing it to these other countries for a long time.
Yeah.
And to think that there's not going to be repercussions in our own country is just
It's crazy.
ludicrous, man. Just to think that we're going to go initiate these wars and then kill all of these people, and then they're going to go, well, I'm not going to go to the. I mean, if we, if I was living in one of those areas and you came and killed my family,
I'd hate you forever.
yeah, you
I'd do
bomb
everything I could.
my wedding,
Right.
you know.
Totally. Yeah.
It's just so it's crazy that we think that we're going to be outside of any type of repercussion from this stuff.
Yeah, it's wild. But that's the newest thing going on right now is this Haitian thing with a bunch of animals getting disappeared essentially, right? Pets. There's like pictures of dudes walking with fucking swans, like dead swans and shit. You're like, oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not, but holy fuck, I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, that's all I got for today.
Yeah, it's crazy that we think that broke, poor, hungry people are not going to eat whatever they want to eat.
Totally. Right.
Yeah. I mean, other cultures have been eating cats for years.
Isn't that where like that General Barbecue dude was from? The Haiti, right?
Yeah.
Like, he was
I know who you're
like,
talking about,
eating
yeah.
humans and all kind. It's like I said, nothing about the Haitian people. They've gone through wild shit, and I hope someone finds some fucking good shit for them or something. But holy fuck, man,
Yeah,
that's
they've been through a lot.
that's a wild fucking thing to have all your animals disappear.
We could even locally change our local economy by importing all the iguanas from Florida, or a bunch of Florida's
Yeah.
iguanas, and putting them here, and then releasing a bounty, and then creating food trucks of iguana tacos.
Have you ever had iguana?
Not yet. But
Me neither. Have you?
No. I'm not very exploratory in that type of stuff.
No.
No.
Would you be more likely to eat iguana or alligator?
Probably neither.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't try it?
No, for what? I can get a cheeseburger.
Okay, but just it's there. It's prepared well. No,
I
not
mean,
really?
if that's it, and I'm someplace, I'll try it.
Sure.
But I don't really have an interest. Like, I don't care. I just don't care. And I watch a lot of different cooking shows, a lot of different food shows, and people that are way down to try all kinds of stuff. I was watching somebody eat bull dick yesterday. I just don't. It's
Was that on Pornhub?
No.
Was that where you
that was
X videos, dude?
that was the First
what-
We Feast channel.
Oh, okay.
And it's a lady that eats spicy foods, and
Old
she was
bull
with
dick Sally,
it was
dude?
Andrew Zimmerman.
Oh God, that guy.
And they were doing like Chinese food, and
And she just whipped a bull dick out, dude.
it was chopped up and cooked in a very actually looked great, but it's just I don't like gelatinous, chewy.
Yeah,
you,
we do.
you know,
Yeah.
it's not part of my upbringing.
Nasty, dude. All right, so hide your pets, guys. Shit's coming. All right.
It's happening, man.
Hide your pets, dude.
I think about somebody
Yeah,
took
dude.
my dog all the time, man, and I would. I also heard your dog just fucking splattered the whole fucking vet with blood.
Well, that's not my problem, is it?
No,
Yeah,
no.
I didn't. So my dog he had a hematoma in his ear, and thank God I got a hold of Jen, who works at the garage, and she was very nice and got me into her clinic. And that's a nice fucking vet, dude. And the doctor is incredibly kind and very nice. And she went and drained his hematoma, and he wasn't stoked about it, which I couldn't expect him to be. And so she tried to bandage his ear up, and she thought he was going to be cool. And he fucking got off the table and went, blah, 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 and just blew blood all over the place. And I was like, Sorry to hear about that. Is that my fault or
Yeah.
how does this?
Yeah.
Or do I owe you more money? Or she's like, no, it happens. She's like, I just ended up having to wrap his head, and that motherfucker. I mean, his head was bandaged
I saw it.
until yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he was so sad. Just the saddest dog you've ever fucking seen. But the good news is that it seems to be working, and it's not swelling up with blood again. And I'm really hoping I don't have to pay another fucking $300, $400.
Well, that's still
get it
better
trained.
than with the
It's
1,800
so
or
much
2,000.
better. Yeah. Like I said, all the thanks in the world to that Mission Oaks vet.
Yeah.
They were really awesome, very kind to my dog, and
Yeah.
I feel bad for my dog throwing blood all over your office, but I wasn't there. I didn't do it. Thank you, Jen. Anyway, let's get out of here. Guys, please, if you guys want to support this podcast, all you have to do is like, subscribe, rate us, review us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, whatever your outlet is. We really appreciate it. It does help. Also, check out the Patreon. These episodes go up a day early, unedited. And tell your fucking friends, man.
Tell them.
And that's it. We love you. Bye.
Peace.